Hi, this is Pooja. In this video, we are going to deeply understand about atomic habits by James Clear, especially Chapter 1, The Surprising Power of Atomic Habits. This chapter does not just talk about habit in theory, it uses real-world example, scientific thinking, and powerful metaphor to explain why small changes create extraordinary results over time. James Clear is a writer and a speaker who focuses on habits, behavioral change, and continuous improvement. His interest in habit began after a serious sport injury in college, where recovery requires patience, discipline, and tiny daily improvements. Through years of research, writing, and real-world observation, he discovered a simple truth: success is not just the result of one big decision, but the outcome of many small habits. The first chapter lays the foundation of the entire book. It explains why habit seems insignificant in the short term, but becomes life-changing in the long term. To explore this, James Clear uses multiple reference stories and analogies. Let's break down them one by one. British cyclists had never been dominated international competition. Then David Brailsford became the performance director. Instead of focusing on massive changes, he introduced the idea of most important reference in chapter 1 is the story of British cycling. Before 2003, the aggregation of marginal gains. This meant improving everything by just 1%. Better bike seats, improved training routine, cleaner hand washing to avoid illness, even better pillow for athlete while traveling. None of these changes alone were revolutionary, but together they transformed British cycling in one of the most successful teams in the history. From this, we can learn that the small improvements were compound and created extraordinary outcomes. And moving on to the reference tool, it is about the ice cube metaphor. James Clear uses a simple, powerful metaphor that the ice cube. Did the change happen at 32? No. All the earlier temperature increase mattered. They were just invisible. Here, what we can learn is that habit works the same way. Progress is often happening silently before results become visible. So, moving on to the third reference, the plateau of latent potential. This leads to one of the most important concepts in the chapter, the plateau of latent potential. James Clear explains that people often quit because they don't see immediate response or immediate results. They expect process to be linear, but real process is exponential. You put in effort, you stay consistent, but results are delayed. This gap between effort and visible success is what causes frustration and quitting. So the lesson we have to learn is success requires patience and trust in the process, not instant validation. And moving on to the reference board, that is about 1% better philosophy. James Clear explains improvement mathematically. If you get 1% better every day, you don't just improve slightly, but you improve exponentially over time. And if you get 1% worse every day, decline also compounds. Habits are about daily outcome. They are about the direction your life is moving. So the lesson we have to learn is your daily habit or the odds for what type of person you are becoming. Another reference James Clear uses in the aeroplane analog is a plane leaving Los Angeles changes its just by 3.5 degree. It is not landing in New York. It could end up in Washington DC. The shift is tiny, but the outcome is massive. So the small habits changes are completely alter your life direction over time. So the lesson is here is about small habit changes can completely alter your life direction over time. So overall, the impacts of the first chapter is this chapter changes how you define success. It removes pressure, it removes urgency, it removes self blame. Instead of asking, why am I not successful yet? You start asking, what small habit can I improve today? This mindset builds confidence, discipline, and long term growth. The chapter 1 teaches us that greatness is not built overnight. It is built quietly through small habits repeated daily. Trust the process, stay consistent. Your results are coming. And thank you for having me here. We'll see soon with the next chapter of Atomic Habits. Bye.